Yo, Akeem, hey. Your payment.
Huh?
Your payment's overdue.
I know, I'm gonna pay it. I'm gonna pay it tomorrow.
No, you have to pay today.
The founder and CEO of Retro Fitness, Eric, disguised himself and went to one of his gyms, pretending to be a staff member, but he didn't expect that. What he would uncover during his investigation next would completely shock him. As soon as Eric walked in the door, Jacqueline at the front desk greeted him and became his mentor for the day. After a brief introduction, Eric got ready and waited for Jacqueline to assign today's work. But to his great surprise, Jacqueline actually told him that since they were just front desk staff, all they had to do was sit here and occasionally move around a bit. Then she said that most of the time, she sat in the corner playing with her phone. She would only look up and say hello if someone passed by. Eric was deeply shocked by her work style. Then he raised doubts, saying that if she kept looking down at her phone, other customers would mistakenly think she was busy, and thus their problems wouldn't get solved. Jacqueline responded that she had never encountered such a situation, because here everyone was very rude. They liked to interrupt people when they were talking or doing things. As Jacqueline spoke, her emotions began to escalate. She bluntly said that she wasn't a slave. Sometimes she even wanted to slap them in the face and tell them to shut up. As soon as these words came out, Eric didn't know how to react for a moment. He couldn't imagine that this sweet-looking and seemingly harmless girl could say such rude things. But Jacqueline's complaints didn't stop there. She continued to complain the gym members, saying that they didn't know how to use the machines, didn't know the function of protein, and looked extremely stupid. At this point, Eric was already very angry. As a service-oriented industry, what they should have most were patience and sincerity. But clearly Jacqueline didn't possess these excellent qualities. Next, Jacqueline started to teach Eric how to make milkshakes. During this process, Eric found that Jacqueline didn't follow the menu, but added peanut butter on her own. She thought it tasted better that way. What was even worse was that, after making the milkshake, Jacqueline directly poured the remaining milkshake in the machine into the sink. This made Eric very angry. You know, every ingredient in the milkshake had a cost. She could have easily given the remaining milkshake to the gym members, which would not only save money, but also win a good reputation. But when he made this suggestion to Jacqueline, instead of accepting it, she took revenge on him. Jacqueline kept asking Eric to make drinks, while she stood aside and made sarcastic remarks. Such outrageous behavior was even unbearable for the customers. They thought Jacqueline was too mean. However, this didn't make Jacqueline stop and reflect. Instead, her behavior became even more arrogant. She even asked one of the gym members to pay his dues in front of everyone, demanding that he renew his membership as soon as possible. The scene was extremely awkward. When Eric saw this scene, he couldn't tolerate it any longer in his heart. He found Jacqueline and decided to talk to her in his true identity. So will she be fired in the end?